Hi everybody, Sandra from sandralarkin.com.au. Today we've got the beautiful Shannon Harvey from Place Estate Agents, Bulimba. Thank you, Shannon, for
Pleasure.
joining us today.
Thank you for
my
asking
beautiful
me.
home.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And I would know.
Yes. So Shannon, just before we start in some questions, obviously we're talking about the habits and behaviours of successful people, and
Sure.
you are, in my eyes, definitely a very successful woman, and
Very kind,
even
thank you.
more so recently because you've got now a little baby that you've got in the mix of your successful life. So I'd love to talk about that as well.
Sure.
A little bit about yourself and what you do at Place.
I'm a sales agent, a leading sales agent, which just means that we've been there a long time, and we take charge of negotiations and appraisals and all that sort of stuff.
So how long have you been at Place?
It's coming up 15 years. So, yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's a lifetime.
Yeah. So Shannon, is there any challenges recently that you've experienced that nobody knows about, that you've had to get through? You know, you've had to challenge to overcome.
No, I'm an open book, so I think there's a challenge everyone probably knows
So
about
everyone
it.
knows about it. So what is
Yeah.
a recent challenge that you can share?
Definitely having my daughter was going to be. It wasn't a challenge, a negative challenge, because I think you can have positive challenges.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
they're just any change potentially is a challenge. So just learning to navigate moving forward with changes. So I had my daughter, and I didn't know what kind of baby she'd be like, and how I was going to juggle things, and how clients would react, and how I was going to manage everything. But I just thought, well, I'll just take it day by day, and I guess being in negotiations and real estate, you have to be an excellent lateral thinker.
And I have to take my hat off to you. You know, you are an amazing real estate agent. You have an amazing following, and you decided to become a mum,
Yeah.
a single mum at that,
Yeah.
and do it all on your own.
Yeah.
And this is for the girls out there, because there are a lot of women in the same place that
Yeah.
want to have a family and they want to do it on their own. And I think that's great, fantastic, and I take my hat off to you.
Yeah, hopefully that's inspiring to a few people. And the response has been overwhelming, the amount of support that people have given me and assistance. And I think I know a few girlfriends that are contemplating that it's something that they'd really like to do, because there is a lot of rite of passage with having children, and a yearning, and a lot of my girlfriends are worried that they can't do it. But I think when you want to do anything, if you decide to do it, things fall into place.
So what would be your advice to a woman, a professional woman, deciding to go out and be a single mum and by choice on her own? What would be your advice in terms of habits and behaviours?
Entire life ethos, which is just do it. Things manifested that I didn't even contemplate. So, and if I was in control, those things wouldn't have even happened. So I think be open to wonderful things beyond your even imagination happening in life.
Beautiful, beautiful advice. So next question that I'd love to ask you is success.
Yep.
What is success to you, and how do you define success in your life?
Definitely success to me is having a balance. I was very fortunate to be able to get number one in the company for sales a few years running. So I can tick that off a list, which I know a few people are striving for. So having achieved that, I realise it was probably something that you don't need to achieve to feel wonderful. And really it's more about work-life balance now for me. Success for me is being healthy. It's contributing to the community. Success for me is having, I know that my integrity and ethics have just been driven home substantially the last few years, and having people come up to me in the streets and knowing what I do and thanking me, having respect in the community.
And don't you find, Shannon, when you have that success in giving back to the community and helping, that actually flows on with success in your professional life?
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a natural flow back.
Yeah. It's like I've never actually...
Some people have it the other way round.
Yeah. Well, the first time ever I had someone say, I went to the fashion festival and I want you to come and appraise the house. And I've done it nearly 10 years and never had that direct link. But, people just, I think it's just being brand you, isn't it? And people just know you as a good person.
So what continuous habit or behaviour do you do every day?
I know that there's some things that are unique to me, which is that Because sometimes I see it in staff and they come to me, oh my God, this has happened, and nothing's a problem to me. I always see things, because life's not perfect.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, well, how do we get around that to get where we want to go? And often the challenges like that get the creative juices flowing, where it gives you an idea for something even better. So to me, they're always an opportunity to do something better than you thought. So I know that I consistently do that. Sometimes people often say to me that they don't see any mood changes in me, which is amusing. But I very rarely get angry or upset.
You don't have these ups and downs. You pretty much have this emotional stability.
Yeah. So I'm just me, and things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't go up with something and down with something. And
So Shannon, if you had the opportunity to sit down and spend 1 hour or a day with somebody famous or somebody really influential, doesn't have to be famous, to make a difference in your life, who would that be?
I did think Barack Obama, definitely, because I would like to learn a lot from him.
And what about if there was one piece of advice that you could give the audience watching this video today, what would that be?
I always go back to control the controllables, which is what Dr. Phil Jauncey taught me years ago.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of stuff out, like we can't control the market, we can't control who's buying.
Okay, so control the controllables. So work out what is controllable and then work on controlling that. Thank you so much, Shannon, for today. It's been a great bit of insight, and thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Darling.
My pleasure. Happy to help.